Welcome back to another episode on Lost Lands, the Icespell Collector's Edition. I am your host, SurvivalMad1, and I've got a little bit of news. I am getting a brand new tripod, and I'll be using it as of next week, so I will be very, very happy about that. So be prepared for that, because it's going to be brand new to me, so I'll be using it a couple times to get used to it before I start using it. So on my YouTube and such. So alright. Let's go. Let's get started. And we still have that bonus level too as well. So let's go ahead and try to finish this as much as we can. So alright, so we have done so far of things as things go here, so we're going to go ahead and go back into this area right here. Okay, there's something we can use, so let's go ahead and pull that down. Let's go ahead and climb up. Oh, dang. Okay, so it looks like there's a bird's nest up in there. Alright. So let's go ahead and use. And it's a key. To what? Let's open up the map, shall we? Looks like we can go here. Interesting. And I think it might be fitting into this. A leather bag. Alright, so now before we do anything, let's open this bag. One by one. Hey, come on. Hey. Oh, what we got? A magnifying glass. Oh, beautiful. We got 70 kills? Come on. You can't do that. Oh, what is this? Tweezers. Okay. I think we're ready. What do you think? Alright, so let's go ahead and place this tiny book. Now, we need to enlarge it. So, okay, so this is going to be interesting. Enlarges a small object a few times. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. It's like you're making a star shape, which is interesting. This is interesting. Mushroom bugs. Interesting. A special kind of bugs which inhabit the woods and consume only the poison mushrooms. Mold as well as bad moss, which affects some of the trees, helping the trees by eating all above from their bark. Okay, so it looks like we need to make this reduction spell. So it makes a large object very tiny. So, alright. Alright. I see. Okay, so that's all the spells we're going to be doing so far. But are we going to do more? Well, you know. Okay, looks like we need to grab this key by the tweezers. Interesting. Alright, so that is it for the... yeah, that's it. We need to keep in mind that we're not going to do any more spells, so yeah, we're done with the spell perspective. So, alright, we have 72 kills, so what can we do with that? Alright, 55, so let's go ahead and jar a mushroom bugs. So we're going to go ahead and buy those. And ladies and gentlemen, we bought everything here, so we are not going to be coming back to this anytime at all. So let's go back into here. Let's go over here. Let's do the jar of bugs, shall we?
Excellent! You saved our tree. Oh, look! A homing pigeon.
Alright, Susan, please tell me you've managed to convince both Kakar and Flylina to join your mission. Yes, we did, actually. We have them both. Okay, I am on the other hand setting you a magic seal for the forest portal. The one which brought you here into the Lost Lands in the first place. Putting it into the portal, but that's not everything. In order to open the space around the portal, you have to sprout some flying dust, the one which could be found on wings of the fairies. I'm sure you'll think of how to get it. Marin. Interesting.
No. Don't even think of shaking off the dust from my wings.
But,
well, you saved my tribe, so I'll join your team. And that's not all. I know where to find more dust. We used to have a chest with some reserves, but a bird from Mist Lake stole it. Take this sleepy flower and toss it to the bird, but keep it away from your nose, or you'll fall asleep after your first breath in.
what about the key to the chest?
The key is hidden in the healer's book I gave you recently.
All right.
So, that little tiny key that we got supposedly is, yeah. How unfortunate. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, going up here, back to where we found this bird. Alright. Throwing that right there, and then the bird just falls asleep. Okay. Now let's go ahead and use the magnifying glass to find the keyhole. And looks like we did find it. So let's go ahead and chest of dust. Fairy dust of reserves, apparently. Okay, now let's open up our handy dandy map. Okay, let's go over here. And this just gets interesting
So
by the
this
minute.
is your world? Whoa. Shh. Keep it quiet.
Okay, Jalar, Horn, and other treasures of the Third Rich. Okay, so apparently it talks about the World War II so-called Horn of the Ragnarok, aka the Jella Horn, joined the Shield of Achilles and the Sancta et Cruceria Imperialis. Interesting. Lance in the list of the Hitler's artifacts. Okay, in 1944. Okay, so that just talks about the artifact in some way. So, okay, paperclip. Okay, that's gonna be needed at some point. Oh. For this particular horn is $10. Interesting. Okay. So... I need a new light bulb. Interesting when it comes to lockpicking. Apparently, that is going to be needed. Okay. Let's back out of this. That is not needed. Zoom. Sweet. Alright, is that all what we're going to be doing? Oh, speaking of moving objects, I just saw this right here. Sweet. Alright, anything else? Yep, there's an owl right up here perched on that wall there, where the flashing lights are. Interesting. Okay, do I have anything that can... Alright. Okay. Oh, crowbar. Okay. Let's use set crowbar. Interesting. So, we're going in.
I need to turn on the light. Darn, the door's locked from the other side. What can we do?
Okay, so it looks like the door is locked from the other side. Another morphing object, and is there, yep, right next to it, is the mittens. Okay? So keep an eye out for things, huh? Alright. So, as far as things... Okay, so we need to jam that somehow.
I can use this chef to leave the room and open the door. I must stop the fan first, though.
Interesting. Alright, direct Flying Lena into the exit. So, we need to direct her from right here to this exit over here. So, to do that is guide her through this maze. Okay? To do that, we are going to go here, and then here. And then we're going to go right here. And then we're going to go here. And now it gets interesting. Okay? You're going to guide her all the way to... Oh, damn. Hold on. You're going to guide her all the way to the end, okay? But to do that, you have to avoid some of the blockades that are in this particular maze. And I know mazes, okay? So, just bear with me, alright? So we're going to go all the way down here, and there we go. And she's at the end. Simple.
Ah, did it. I'm behind the door. Unlocking now.
Alright, sweet. Thank you, Flying Lena. Alright. Alright, so now we're moving on. Forward here.
Hold on. I see the security camera. Don't walk into the light. We must get rid of it somehow.
Is that the glass eye under the ceiling? I I'll figure this out.
Thanks, Krikar. Last thing I'd want is to appear on the news.
That is true in some cases. Okay, so the elevator is not working.
Okay, Third Reich treasures are exhibited on the second floor.
I can see a man at the table.
Interesting. All right. Okay, so we need to figure out how to light up this room, but we can't do anything until...
Krikar, a camera!
Ah, I see it.
Okay, you're gonna be doing that quite a few times just to get everything perfect. Okay, we're gonna move this chair for a reason and to activate a light. And there's an HO scene to the left. We're gonna take care of this first. Alright. We have a pen. We've got this. Alright, move the sheets to restore the image. However, it's an interesting image when I try to figure it out at some point. But to figure out the set image, that is where it gets interesting. So, sadly. Okay, so there's that. There's that. So I have to use this at some point, I guess. Interesting. Okay. The cabinet is locked. Of course it is. Okay. Alright, guys, don't do this at home. Okay? I recommend not. Okay? Interesting. There's a key inside there. Very hidden. If you really want to hide something, well, there you go. Okay. Let's go ahead and place this light bulb right up in here. Alright, 4825. $4852. Interesting. So let's go ahead and take the note with a code. $4852. However, $4852.
August 23, 11:52 p.m.
Hey Reed, it's Peter Holt. Where have you been? I had to do your job again. Anyway, I replaced the CD with the surveillance video and put it into the archives. I marked the file with today's date. You owe me a box of donuts. Oh, by the way, the elevator's broken. I checked it. The fuses are out in the booth outside. Take new ones from box 23 in the basement. And don't sleep on the job.
Okay, now I see. We need to fix the elevator and retrieve the CD with the last surveillance video.
Okay. Alright, so... so to do that... Alright, we're backing out. And in here, we've got some collectibles we can get. So let's go ahead and get the stained glass. And there's a morphing object right here. Alright. And now let's go back into here. There might be some morphing objects in here as well. Right up here, we have mittens. And a morphing object right there. Very hidden, I would say so. Yes. I would say so. Alright, backing up. Okay, so... is there anything else in here that I need to know about? Not in here, obviously, but there is something else we can do in the other room. That is right over here for some reason. So we'll get back to that. Or wait, actually, yes. We can. Can we open it? Yes, we can. Alright, so we need a box 23 key. Okay, are we done in this room? No. We'll get back to that at some point, unfortunately. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's back down in here. The archives of today's date. That is interesting. Okay, let's get this key. Alright, so we have some fuses. Interesting. Okay. Anything else up in here that I need to know about before I move on? And we need to go back out. Okay. Okay, now let's go to this few boxes now. Alright, place the fuses in such a way that the sum of all numbers is the same in each row. Turn on the toggle switches. Okay, so I've seen this on video. It looks complicated, so and the way they did it was using 20, a 10, actually, wait, a 20 and a 5, actually, and a 5. Now, it's supposed to have 30 in this row. Now, we need to match from there. So, that's going to be hard to do. So, we're going to do 10, a 5, and a 15. Okay? And so far, we've gotten this in the bag. Okay? So, 30 all the way across the board. So, it has to match every possible, yeah, sadly.
There's the camera.
Ah, I see it.
Alright, we'll get back to that in a second.
That's magic.
Alright, now, this may look interesting. Okay? A sweet bomb. Okay, so this is going to be quite interesting and quite hilarious. And I know I ran out of time, but I want to show you guys this. This is actually quite funny. That was quite funny. That was quite funny. That was quite hilarious. Not gonna lie. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. Okay. Enough laughter. So, from here, hopefully I can make some more videos next week for this, and if I can, sweet. And if you like this video, please leave me a like and a comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode on Tuesday, which I will mention there is a special event coming in Animal Crossing pretty soon, and I will be doing that as well, so that will be coming in pretty soon. So be on the lookout for that when it comes into play. So until then, I'm your host, SurvivalMan1, and I'll catch you guys on Tuesday. Peace out.